suppose they're small, but they're long and heavy, aren't they?
Yeah, I can't remember seeing a fully grown 13-kilo Bassett. They are, they're 20 kilos. Most Bassets are overweight, actually. Unfortunately, yeah, they tend to be as a breed. They like their food. Oh,
so who's this, Ira?
This is Bertie. He's from China. He arrived last night.
And this is our lovely vet. Hello, Jeremy.
Nice to meet you.
Medic vet, who's kindly agreed to examine him for us.
So,
he's concerned about his.
Where's he come from?
So,
not Jeremy the vet. The
Jeremy the vet's probably from Hendon.
Yes.
London. Bertie arrived from Harbin in China, and he was saved off a meat truck. So he would have probably been someone's dinner had he not been saved from a lovely group of girls who work in Harbin and save as many dogs as they can. You can't release them obviously in China, because if you release them, they're going to end up probably in the same place. So there's about 200 dogs there currently. We can only bring in, or afford to bring in, 5, which arrived yesterday.
So you brought 5 in yesterday?
5 yesterday.
And how did they get here?
They all came on a flight, so they've all done their quarantine in China, but as they've arrived, obviously there's things we're now noticing, like here, I don't know if you know this, obviously, Jeremy, you probably noticed. We've got some before and after photos of Bertie. He was literally skin and bone in China. He's done all his vaccinations and passport and rabies out there. But when he arrived, we noticed at kennels this morning he's been coughing a lot and he's limping. And
So
he's throwing up.
Oh, kennel cough.
Well, we don't know.
Let's have a look. Let's see.
It could be something sinister.
You've been very good, aren't you?
So how can you tell if they've got kennel cough?
So kennel cough is an infection of the throat. So
Right.
if you press gently on the trachea, on the windpipe, he will cough. It's not definitive, and there are other causes that can do that. But often, if a dog comes in coughing quickly, that will often be the cause. It's difficult in dogs like Bertie though, because we don't know how long he's been coughing for. He could have been coughing for 3 months, in which case I'm going to be saying it's not kennel cough, or
He's also had a really long flight, hasn't he?
Yeah.
The stress of
And it's
everything.
hot.
And where do they put them on the flights?
They had to go in cargo below. One of the other dogs that's come in arrived last night, had a broken leg. It broke its leg while it was on the flight in the cargo, probably trying to get its leg through. That's also here, or in Hendon, having its leg.
So you paid for them to come over, Ira? The charities paid for them.
Yeah.
And what would have happened to them if they hadn't come over?
Well, they would have either gone to most countries that take the meat farm dogs are principally America, Germany, Holland, Canada, and the UK now. We started bringing them into the UK, but it's really expensive. Each dog's about £750 to fly over. So we fundraise specifically for these dogs. There's the cough. But yeah, and they also need flight buddies. So you can only get as many. I think you need 2 people per 5 dogs. So you've got the flight of the human as well. We have some amazing volunteers that pay their own flights just to go in the back. Yeah.
So that was me gently pressing on his windpipe.
Do you think he has got kennel cough?
I'd say it's likely. Well,
It's a good sign if it is kennel cough.
Exactly, it's treatable and easy to treat. I guess it's difficult because he's going back to the kennel, so they might be worried about being contagious, which is one of the biggest things. I'm sorry, Hanson, let's look in your ears.
How many homes have you got for them, Ira?
Well, actually, they've been really popular, and the thing is, because they come from China, and they tend to be more designer breeds, because the Chinese generally tend to like designer things. So they have been quite popular. All 5 have got potential homes lined up, providing obviously instructions when they're here, when they're healthy, when they arrive, and if people have got other dogs, they've got to get on with the other dogs. A dog like this would be looking for someone without stairs. I guess, Jeremy, they're not good on stairs like Dachshunds.
Little legs.
Gardens, little legs and a long back. But yeah, they're actually, and most of them are ex-pets. All these dogs have been pets as far as we know. And then if they get abandoned, they end up in the meat farms. So they do adapt.
In the meat farms?
In the meat farms. So
And then what happens? So what happens? They basically...
Well, there's a festival in in China called Yulin, and some other festivals where every year the dogs are
called
Yulin, and unfortunately the dogs are kind of burnt alive, or they're just burnt alive, and killed. They're tied up. It's really horrendous. Or they just end up as a delicacy. I mean, you wouldn't have got much meat out of this little creature, but they could still end up as dinner. So we'd like to bring in more if we could, but it's not that sustainable, and we don't want to. But But they're all really nice dogs and they adapt really quickly. They've all been particularly nice.
Well, the one with the broken leg's been rehomed by one of the vets here, and lovely. He is so cute, really.
Did he break his leg in transit?
I think so, because he probably panicked. It must be really scary down in the hole. But this, I mean, I don't think we've. I think we've only ever had one Bassett come through to us in rescue in 10 years. So, as a young
Quite
Bassett,
unusual, aren't they, Bassett?
Yeah, exactly. So he'll probably go. Well, actually, there's someone who wants to see him already, but they've got a lot of.
Hello.
He's nice and silky.
Oh.
He's only a baby as well, I think.
Hello.
Look at his little face.
Hello.
He's very handsome.
What have you called him?
Bertie.
Bertie.
Bassett. Of course, original.
Yeah. Oh.
His little feet, his tail, his nails are a bit long.